Hello. So, this is a bit of a different video from my normal content, but with good reason. You all may remember, those of you who are ancient like me, may remember that like 5 years ago, or something like that, the weekly demon was Bloodlust, as a joke, on April Fool's Day. Well, I kept it, and I never beat it, but I plan to, and now it's finally time. And I already have 72, but that was from like a year ago, and I haven't played this really since. So, yeah, it's also on my list of levels that I need to come back to. Somewhere on here. Yeah, right here. So, like, I was playing this a year ago, I got 72, and I put it on this list, which is a list of levels I dropped. I might make a series out of this, actually, like where I spin a wheel and get one of these, and then have to beat it. But anyway, so I have a lot of reasons to beat Bloodlust, and figured I'd make a commentary video on it, so there we go. So I'm not going to go through this whole level, but I do want to take a minute to go over some of the most notable parts, just so you have an understanding of like what you have to go through to beat this. Originally I did a full practice run of the level, but I feel like it was too bloated, although let me know if you'd rather see something more like that in the future. But right now I'm not going to go over every part, just some of them, some of the most notable parts. If I don't talk about a part, it's probably either not a big deal, or there's not much to say because it's basically the same as what's in Bloodbath. So without further ado, we have this first ship, which it kind of looks like, at a glance maybe, that it's very straight fly based, but in fact it's actually not. You don't have to do very many clicks. It's very swoopy, like you do big swoops constantly. You just gotta know where your swoops should be. This wave is interesting because I like the idea of replacing the Bloodbath straight fly with a wave. I'm not opposed to that idea. However, this wave has one annoying flaw, which I believe is this click, because it's super easy to hit the floor here and just die. And it's very annoying when it happens. I don't think these spikes should have been down here. I think that should have been somewhere you could land. But this timing is actually, both of these timings are actually slightly tighter than they look because of that. Vermilion's part isn't that bad, except for this section. Getting, like, through those saws, through this gap, and then over this and back down is quite tricky, and it took me a long time to get an actual click pattern for that was consistent, but it eventually did get very consistent. So Michigan's part is actually a little easier. I believe this ball is nerfed for sure. I have a funny click pattern for it, actually. It's like just a rhythm. It's not buffer clicks, but I think it's easier to do it the way I do it. This UFO is not as tight as well. Okay, here, the first truly challenging part of this level, like really challenging, is this wave. The mini wave is super tight, and the big wave is really easy to screw up, despite not... objectively probably not being as hard as the big wave. Just like Bloodbath, we suffer from this transition. I don't like this in Bloodbath. I don't like it in Bloodlust. It's way too easy to release too early and have the UFO die on this spike, or release too late and have the UFO jump and hit the saw. It's just awkward. It's an awkward release. So now we have the part that replaces Crack's part, which is Namtar. I think Namtar is an improvement over Crack. It's much more creative gameplay. Much more interesting, and it's fun. It's quite fun. It's difficult, but it's not unfair, and it's honestly something that you don't really need to worry about too much once you're used to it. It is much easier in a copy than from zero, though. So this part's a little awkward. You kind of have to hit this pink orb really late, or else sometimes you won't land on this. And then the other thing in this part is this diagonal straight fly, which some people find very difficult. I didn't really struggle with it. I just kind of click to the music and do a lot of clicks. Like, I mean, don't be afraid to do like I don't know how many clicks I did, but it was a bunch. Swingcopter, I don't have any tips for. It's just really hard. It's really hard. I died there a lot, especially when I first started playing from zero. So then we get a long section where it's basically just Bloodbath gameplay. Well, except a little buffed, but not like buffed in any notable way. I'll be honest. I mean, Etzer's ship is tighter and stuff, but like this part looks hard. It's not if you have a click pattern. This orb is pretty brutal. It's way harder than in Bloodbath because you have to hit it early, but not too early to where you hit the spike. Of course, the extension. I think the gameplay goes downhill here. I think the rest of the level is quite a bit better than this section. For the most part, it's not too bad. This wave is pretty hard. It's probably the hardest part of Manix. I do a double click on the screen orb. I think it's much more consistent than doing one click. This ball timing is hard. Then you get to Zara, which is one of my least favorite parts of the level, if not my absolute least favorite. It's just awkward all around. This click doesn't work properly unless you have the perfect height on the previous click. This is just awkward. This green orb is super dumb, and it's really setup dependent. You kind of just gotta find a click pattern. I like hitting the two orbs instantly before it. And honestly, the quarter, it's cool. It's not too important to talk about. It's not too bad. So this part is interesting. I actually do a double click here, a double input, as you can see. I find it more consistent. It gives you the same setup every time. So I jump off of here, and then I hit mouse and spacebar at the same time. This part's easy. This transition is really dumb and can kill you if you're too low or too high. And then straightening yourself out here is one of the hardest parts of the extension. It's very awkward. Same with this wave. Just this whole part. Willy 5000, this is terrible. It should have been rebuilt by him or someone else. With this swoop, though, oh man, it's so good. That swoop almost makes up for it. It's just, I mean, it's so, this swoop right before TMN is just so iconic. Like, I can almost forgive his terrible part. The TMN is really bad. These UFO transitions are just awful. There's some funny skips you can do. And then here, I actually look at this piece of deco right here, and as soon as I hit it, I hold. Did you ever play the first ship?
Yep. It's a lot of wiggling.
Yep, it really is. What is wrong with me? I'm dying at the ball.
Nothing is wrong with you. You're perfect.
Then how'd I die?
I don't know. This game sucks.
I'm in Michigan again. What the heck? How am I still going? Bro!
No!
What was that?
Ew!
I was getting nowhere, and then I just randomly get 50? No! Oh. No! No, dude, why? That's such a sad death. I never died there. What happened? Again? What? I did the opposite of what I did last time. Last time I went way too low into that. This time I went way too high into it. No, what? What the heck? What just happened? I, like, hit the block. Wait, what? I hit the block. I didn't know that was possible. That's tragic. What's even worse is I could have survived if I somehow managed to correct myself, but... Like, it didn't immediately kill me, it just messed up my muscle memory. No! I tried to spam into it, but I just hit the... There's no way that just happened, dude. I don't know what's happening. Like, I'm just mind-blocked on that part, even though it's easy. What do you think is the most romantic fast food restaurant? That's what you asked. I don't immediately know the answer, but I think there are some things we can rule out. Subway. No one is going on a romantic date at Subway. Like, you're insane if you go to Subway on a date. McDonald's... Okay, McDonald's is weird. Like, going on a date at McDonald's would be strange, I think. But honestly, it's better than Subway. Props not Arby's. Yeah, I'm with you there. I still think out of all the ones we've talked about, Subway is the worst. What about White Castle? White Castle's also, like, pretty bottom of the barrel, in my opinion. Dairy Queen? Dairy Queen could be romantic. I could see that, actually. You could see Chick-fil-A. maybe the answer for Chick-fil-A would be no, if you're not straight. Date at Raising Cane's? No, hold up. You might be onto something. Date at Raising Cane's. But here's the real question. Does Raising Cane's count as fast food? I think... does Cane's have a drive-thru? They do have a drive-thru, right? I think Cane's, if we're considering Cane's as fast food, which I think I'm fine considering it fast food. Then yeah, that's the best answer so far. What about Wendy's? Wendy's has got to be higher up than McDonald's, right? I'm still convinced that the worst thing that we've talked about is Subway. Like, you go on a date at Subway, like... Honestly, your partner, like, accepting that date is a red flag. Weekend, I think I agree. I think, it's better than McDonald's, but Dairy Queen would beat out Wendy's. You know, there's this really dumb, like, country song that my mom used to listen to. Or used to listen to. I think she still does listen to it. It's called Fancy Like, and they talk about going on, like, a date night at Applebee's. I don't know if Applebee's counts as fast food, though. Swag. That song is so bad. That's like my first swingcopter death today, dude. Culver's. Okay, wait. You're cooking. Culver's. Okay, that's a good answer. No, you're so right, Corke. I feel like it might be a dark horse here. Okay, Culver's, like, that might be even better than Cane's. The date night with, like, one of their, like, frozen custard things. Dude, those are good. We still on this? Yeah, we're still on this. We've never not been on it. Waterburger. Oh, Burger King. Dude, forgot about Burger King. Dude, if you take your date to Burger King, that's so wrong. Burger King is so bad. I think just like Subway, if you ask your significant other on a date to Burger King and they say yes, that is a red flag. I actually have a very vivid memory of Burger King. When I was growing up, they had these like, I think their nuggets are always like crown shaped, but like I had their nuggets one time. I was pretty hungry and my dad was driving me home and we passed by Burger King and I'm like, Dad, can we get some like food from Burger King? And I barely ever had Burger King. They had this deal like on like a sign that was like really cheap like, nuggets. And so my dad just, like, got me a bunch of nuggets. And I remember thinking to myself, like, wow, these are, like, extraordinarily cheap. Like, I am impressed at how cheap they were. And then I bit into one. And, dude, the first nugget I bit into, like, half of it was cartilage. And that was when I realized why they were so cheap. Whoa. Oh my gosh, that was such a dumb death that I don't even care. It happened again. I mean, like, this is the most baffling sequence of deaths ever. No! I got a giant lag spike! That's so unfair, dude. That's so unfair. Screen sharing on Discord and gave me a giant lag spike at 80. Great. Awesome. Love that. Kidding me? Just died at 58. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my heart. No. I died at 96.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh my heart, dude. Oh my heart. I was so nervous. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's unfortunate. It has like maybe the hardest robot I've ever seen in my life though, like in the middle of the level.
Damn, yeah.
Like it's just silent robot timings everywhere. And then the first part of the level is like some of the most like god-awful gameplay I've ever seen. And like all the waves are like covered in fixed hitboxes. It's so bad, dude. Have you ever played it?
No.
Have you ever like
I don't even want to I don't think I've seen it. I don't want to see it.
It's the this is gonna sound crazy, but it's the sequel.
Hold on, give me a second. What? Dude, I can't make this up. What am I doing? I want to kill myself. Isn't it the sequel to like Trifed or some shit?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't even want to fucking see it all.
It doesn't look like a Trifed sequel.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like one either. Sounds like Silent Corpse, that remake. Not true if it had a sequel. What's Terminux?
I just beat Bloodlust. I just beat it.
Shot.
I just beat it.
You beat it?
I just beat it.
Holy. Dude, let's go.
I just beat
Oh
it.
my god.
My heart rate is so high right now.
Yo. Dude, let's go. What the f? That came out of nowhere.
It did. That was my first extension today.
Dude, oh my fuck. Oh, that's insane. Good
Dude, I'm shaking so hard. I'm shaking so
Oh
hard.
my god,
so
bro.
hard.
Good Oh, I feel. I'm so proud of you, Spam Jim. Oh my fuck god.
My god.
That's good. That's good.
Dude. I beat my weekly demon. I beat my weekly demon. Dude, I'm shaking so much.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I would be too.
I just commented weekly demon complete.
You know what's my weekly demon?
Hold on. Wait. Guys, this is it. This is what I've been working for. Like, this is my reward. Oh my gosh. I can play the weekly demon thriller. Like, I don't know what this is, but I can freaking play it now. Like, this is my weekly demon. Like, I don't know what this level is, but it's not Bloodlust. Sorry, I'm not making any sense right now. I'm just so happy. Like, what am I playing? I mean, this is kind of cool. Oh, no, I died. So, Bloodlust was obviously very special to me, because it was my weekly demon, right? But, of course, that wasn't the only reason why I was playing it. I also have this list, right, of levels that I've started but never finished, like levels I have progress on. And Bloodlust was on this list. So not only have I completed my weekly demon, I've also completed... Wait a second. No! Wait! No! I gotta repeat it! I have to pass 16%.
I think 16's in the ball.
It might be. Back again. Back again. It does say welcome back. On the moon.
To hell.
No need to live. Die already.
Just... Oh yeah, is that the flawless?
The flawless?
Dude, that level's fun.
You did not just say that.
That level is fun.
No, it's so bad.
It's just sight readable skill gameplay.
I beat it as like one of my first extremes. It sucked so much. I also died on the last triple spike and almost broke my keyboard. In fact, I'm actually like really sad because that death, and while I hit my keyboard, I somehow ended my like shadow play, and so I didn't get to clip it.
No.
It was so tragic because it's like one of the biggest rages I've ever had, and it's not even like it's lost forever. Okay. No, I done it 15%. I'll never get to 16. That is the dumbest death I think I've ever had.
Yep.
I finally got it right.
I hate Zara's part. Well.
Oh, that does suck.
I just rebeat Bloodlust.
We watched it.
Oh
Wow.
my
Well,
gosh.
10 stars, huh?
All that for
fire
10
conductor.
stars.
Yeah, you got the
You
fire,
got the fire conductor robot.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it this far, I love you. And please give me some constructive criticism in the comments. I've never done a video like this. Tell me what you liked. Tell me what you didn't like. I'm curious to know if you liked my level explanation. If you don't, I can cut it out of any future videos I do like this. I'm planning on making a series where I go through my dropped levels one by one, and if you guys like this, I'll make highlight videos just like this one. They will probably be shorter than this one, though. So, yeah, have a great day.